We're live! Exciting times. Okay. See if I can, Hope's right here.
Hello!
There she is. In case anyone's wondering where she's gone. She's still here. All you can see Rabbit and Tigger. Oh, there they are. Wait. I put these guys up here because I wanted them to be in the background. I feel like they're important. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yay, that's
We
pretty.
got a person. Woo!
I think it's me.
I just realized there's totally some spoilers for tomorrow's video in the background. Don't pay attention. Just look at my face. No, just kidding. Don't do that.
Now they're going to be looking at the background and trying to figure out the spoilers.
Oh, we've got 4 people here. Hello, everyone. We are here today to discuss As Old as Time, which is the very fittingly titled book from... What are we trying
There
to
we go.
Okay. From,
so you're even in the frame.
Okay, what am I trying to say? I've lost my train of thought already.
Hi,
Melissa. Hi, Linda. We're discussing As Old as Time, which was our September read for the Tale As Old as Time book club, which is very fitting. It's very fitting. It's a nice title. Hope's right here if you're new. If you're just now joining us.
Hello.
This is going to be a long one, guys. Just warning you now. I'm going to try to pull myself together. Okay. So we're talking about As Old as Time and all things Beauty and the Beast.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Ooh, fun.
That sounds like a good time. Band field trip. We never did band, but we were homeschooled, so I guess we were our own band. Yeah, that's totally understandable, Melissa. No worries.
I think Abby will be telling you everything that you need to know about this book because she was kind of really, really into this book this month, you guys. I've never seen her since we've started this book club. I have never seen her so into a book. She couldn't put it down. She wouldn't listen to me when I was trying to talk to her because she was reading. So I'm excited to see what she's going to say about this book because she's really into it.
Yes.
Hi, Natty.
Hi, Natty. Yes, Janice, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was really, really good. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. It was intense, Nicole, and that's part of why I kept closing you out. I'm sorry, but it was intense. I couldn't look away. Yes, very vivid. The description in this book was amazing. It was it's very well written. I liked it a lot. So, let me try to find my notes here because I wrote notes down in my cute giraffe notebook. It's so cute. From Melissa back at Easter time. Okay. So, what did y'all think if you finished it? If you didn't finish it, it's totally fine.
What did you think if you didn't finish it?
What did you think? What are you thinking so far if you didn't finish it?
Oh, Belle didn't read it with you.
Yeah, it might be a little bit... It's definitely the most intense of the books that we've read together so far. Hi, Patty. No worries. We've just started. I'm just getting my act together just now, so no worries. Yeah, it was really intense compared to the others that we've read so far together. I mean, we've read Winnie the Pooh and 101 Dalmatians, and they're just
they're feel
cute
good,
little feel good stuff. So this one was definitely more intense, and it's the biggest one that we've read together so far. I don't remember how many pages it is, but it's a lot. 484, which is it's a chunker. But it was really good. I absolutely flew through it. Yeah, that's totally fine, Patty. It's totally understandable. It was pretty... I like the writing style, but it was...
different.
It was definitely different. It could be a little much at times, but I liked it a lot. See, now, okay. We're gonna struggle today, y'all. I'm trying to find my train of thought, and it's leaving the station without me. So, if y'all have anything you want to talk about, bring it on.
It's over here.
Thank you.
Name that reference.
That's okay, Patty.
We're happy that you're here for the time that you can.
Yes. So yeah, I really liked the book a lot. I definitely will be reading more from this author. I know she's got okay, I'm looking at the back because there's Jafar, Maleficent, Mulan, and Ursula, and then this I think is like book 3 in the series. But I know she's got a new one, that's coming out pretty soon. I think that's based on Frozen.
Don't let the train of thought derail.
Oh, it's already, it's off-roading at this point. My train of thought, but yeah. She's got one, I think it's called Conceal Don't Feel, and I don't really know, like, what...
Whoa, that sounds like it's gonna be intense, too.
I know. So, yeah, I will definitely be reading more of these. Whether or not we read them together, I don't know, but I will definitely be picking up more. Hi, Trix!
Hey, Trix!
Talk about Beauty and the Beast. So, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. As you can tell, there's Belle and Beast right there. I mean, I love, like, obviously I love Winnie the Pooh, I love Tangled, I love all those things, but Beauty and the Beast holds my heart. These are my new ears from Melissa. If you saw our magic mail, I opened these. And then Hope's wearing my other new ears. She's borrowed them for the...
Yes, because they're so pretty.
They are.
And yeah, Belle over here is, like, embroidered.
Yep.
Pretty.
It's very nice. And you're wearing a Beauty and the Beast shirt, too.
Yes, I am.
I didn't even notice.
I like to come themed.
I mean, I am, too. But, like, there it is.
There she is.
It says, what I love most in the world are my books. Which is true. It's true. She is in the chat. She's right here.
Hi! We're just trying something different with the frame today.
Yeah, we're trying to see if we can get it where we're not both, like, half cut out of the frame at all times. So we just cut Hope completely.
Yeah, you can hear me, though.
Yeah, she'll
if I have something really important, I'll cut in front like this.
Yes. Thanks, Trix. And Melissa, thank you. Yeah, they're really pretty ears.
Yeah, they really are. Stunning. They're gorgeous.
Yeah. So... yeah, books and God are the best things. That's very true. Oh, and dogs. Yeah, dogs qualify on that top 3 list, I would say. Okay, so,
thanks, Natty.
Do you want to do a trivia question? I don't know. I don't know. How many of you finished the book? I guess it would be a good question to start with, just because I might tailor my trivia, because some of them were maybe spoilers.
The beginning of the book.
Yeah. Although, you all should finish it, because it's real good. I liked the ending a lot. I thought it was very dramatic. Hope's also drinking out of her Beauty and the Beast mug. Actually,
it's Abby's
my Beauty and the Beast mug, but it's fine.
See, I like to come themed to these things, but I'm just using all of Abby's Beauty and the Beast stuff, because I don't really have that much. But this is the mug of the day. It is from the Wisdom Collection.
Yeah. Yep.
Lumiere and Cogsworth on the back.
Yep.
Cute.
We totally knocked the... There we go.
Wow.
Oh, you read it twice, Nicole.
Wow, and an audio. That's 3 times.
Was the audiobook good? I don't know. Janice, did you read the audiobook?
Janice finished it.
Yeah. Dog is God backwards.
Very true.
He definitely gave us dogs for a reason.
So maybe go ahead and ask your trivia, and we'll see if they know it.
I'll ask a trivia.
We'll see if
I'm
gonna ask.
I'm gonna start with what might be an easy one. I don't know. How old is Chip? How old is Chip? At one point, they gave him an age in this book, which normally they don't really. They're just like, he's a small boy. But in the book, they gave him an age. What was it?
Oh, I have to hold it higher. Sorry. I'll hold it like Simba, like baby Simba.
It's a circle of life.
Yeah. It's the Wisdom Collection mug from a few months ago, but...
Yep.
Oh, now that was too high. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Say, my phone, I'm on the chat with you guys, but it's lagging, so... so I'm a little bit behind.
Chip was 5. He was 5.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, Nicole, he was 5. Which I was kind of surprised by. I would have assumed, I would have guessed, like Patty, I would have guessed he was 8 or 9 from the movie. But I guess, I don't know, the way
he's just a very smart 5-year-old. Like,
yeah.
He's very intelligent, but, I mean, I think they tried to throw in those things, like him, not wanting to go to bed and things like that. They make him seem a little bit younger, so.
But I'm not tired, Mama. No, I'm not. Okay, let's see. I always appreciate one of the things my favorite things about this was there were so many moments of like direct quoting from the movie that just like was copied and pasted into this, which I actually really loved. It kind of felt more like a love letter to the film than some Beauty and the Beast retellings do. I mean, obviously, it's like based on the movie.
I think some retellings in general try to avoid that because they don't want to, have any issues.
But
I like when, because it, ties it to be maybe an actual story where you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, 6 or 7. I probably would have put Chip at like 6, maybe, but they say it was 5, so that works for me. Yeah, the parallels were amazing. I loved like the whole I just loved the way she described the scenes. And also just this way, where did it just go? I was just flipping and I just saw it. The scene where this scene with, I told you to come down to dinner, I'm not hungry. The way that it's like typed out and written just made me really happy. There's like all the big caps. There's like capital letters. And
you can tell she was trying to get the feel of the movie in.
And you can see like, it would give me, ellipses, great pleasure, ... if you would join me for dinner, which I love because I can hear it in my head from like the film version. The way he says it is so like iconic, and I loved that. That was one of my favorite things about it. And then obviously about halfway through we go off into like a completely different story than the film. So I liked that it kind of kept with the movie up to that point, and then it was like, here's the actual story we're telling, and it's not quite the same, but it's
not like a word for word of what happens in the movie.
Which I really appreciated, because, like, junior novelizations of movies and stuff can get kind of tedious after a while, after you've seen the movie 100 times or whatever, but this I thought it was really nice, because it was basically the movie up to a point, and then it, like, detoured a little bit and took us on a new adventure, which I thought was really cool. So what did you guys enjoy? What was your favorite part? Did you like this rendition of of Belle and the Beast? Like, their characterization was kind of interesting. Yes, you could see it and feel it and smell it all because it was familiar. I loved also the Be Our Guest scene, because there's, like, she couldn't straight up write, there's a giant musical number, but it's, like, a little a big musical number going on, but it was cool the way that she wrote it, so it's kind of a little bit quieter and softer and a little more homey and friendly than maybe the big show tune, but I loved it.
No, Patty, unfortunately, we weren't able to make it.
No, we didn't see Rita's live last night, or last night, whenever it was.
I did see it pop up, but I was busy at the time.
Yeah, so we didn't get a chance to pop in there, but... Okay, so we're gonna... Let me see, what am I gonna talk about? I wrote notes, but then I don't know which order to put them in, so... Let's talk about Gaston, shall we? Now, Gaston has never been one of my favorite Disney villains, because he's always seemed to me like one of the least villainous of the Disney villains, He's just a normal guy. He's just egotistical and has a lot of power of persuasion over this town, but he's not really super, villainous. So I liked the take that they took. The take that they took on him. I liked his version in this story because they kind of ran with that idea of he's not super villainous, he's just kind of a jerk, Like, he's not... He just thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. So he doesn't really have any super, like, any powers to do anything. So I liked that he's not really the big bad in this version. There's another villain that's even more villainous, which, if you haven't finished it yet, I called the villain twist, and I'm so happy about it because it was so good. The way that it was written was amazing, and it was so good. Yeah, I don't like him either, Patty. Gaston's just the worst. Yeah, he's arrogant, but he didn't really want to hurt them. He just wanted to get what he wanted, and he didn't really know the best way to go about that because Belle kept telling him no. And I feel like he was really thrown off by the fact that she kept saying no.
I like that they added some more layers to him, other than just him being really full of himself.
Right.
Because I think they took the basic idea of what he is in the movie, and then they made it kind of... They gave him layers and more emotions than just one, and he's not evil, he's just... Yeah, like you said, arrogant.
He just is what he is. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the beginning was very intriguing. The first chapter of this is very, I guess, is it a chapter or is it a prologue? It's a prologue. The first prologue of this is like, what? What? Yeah, Natty. Gaston's, I don't think, I don't know many people who say that he's their favorite villain in the topic of villains, like being
I know a lot of people who like
bad.
him as a character, like they're one of their favorite, their favorite characters, but I don't know that anyone would agree that yes, he's the villain, like the top villain, because he's not really a villain.
He's not
really. I mean, he is, but not really.
Yeah. I do like the way they turned it from beginning to end, that there's nothing inhuman about humans. Yeah. Yeah, you can't judge or force your opinions. I liked the discussions that this book brought up. I was going to talk about that too, because it did it in a way that, like, normally I don't like it when books try to... I don't know how to say this without sounding weird. When they try to, like, force a topic of conversation to be discussed... in, like, because this deals with a lot of, like, racism, but, and like, judging people based on something around, like, who they are as a person, and how you shouldn't do that, and how it's a bad thing, and it's really portrayed in, like, a light of, you shouldn't do this, please don't do this, which is very true, don't do that. But I liked that the discussion it brought up was handled, I think it was handled in a really, really good way, and
it seems to fit in the story. It wasn't like a totally random topic.
Right, and it handled the idea of, like, both parties need to be careful in a situation like this, because you see Belle's mother, sorry, spoilers if you didn't know, Belle's mother's the Enchantress. It's not really a spoiler, it's on the front cover, so, like, anyway, but Belle's mother, the way that she handles the situation is still not good, but I liked how she kind of came to realize that it wasn't great, you know, like, it wasn't the right way to handle it. She's like, I probably shouldn't have cursed an 11-year-old who hadn't actually done anything wrong yet. She's like, I'm sorry about that, by the way, like, I hope you handled that okay, which I thought I appreciated that, like, arc of her coming to realize what she did, and, yeah, I think it was good. Yeah, it was kind of a hard read, it did, it dealt with a lot of tough topics in a really nice way, I think. It was still really hard to read at times, but I think it was good. I liked that. I don't like that discussion a lot of times when books try to force it, but I think this one did it really, really well. Yeah. The character development was amazing. I'm sorry they did that to you, Patty. Nobody should make fun of anybody else for being any different than they are, honestly. It's just a bad thing to do. In this version, let me think if I can remember how old Belle is. I think they said she's like 20 in this one. This one, I think they're both 20, if I'm not mistaken, in this version. Because this one does keep the... he would have until his 21st year to break the spell before the last petal falls, or doomed for all time, or whatever. However the, intro fairy tale goes. So yeah, they deal with that. They put that timeline in here, so yes, I think they're 20 or like 21, something like that, so if that answers your question. I hope it does. I liked... Another thing we're going to talk about, I liked how the curse was a little bit different in here, because, oh, that's terrible, Patty, I'm sorry.
That's awful.
But the curse in here is different because they, how do I don't want to, like, spoil it if you haven't finished it, because you should still finish it, but it's dealt with a little bit differently in here, and I think it was a really cool change. How it kind of was more like the new movie does a little bit, where, like, they start to become less human, the objects do, and the beast, and start to turn straight up into like a teapot and a candelabra, and they lose themselves. And so it kind of deals with that at certain points. Like, as the book progresses, it gets a little bit darker and harder to stay human in the castle, which I think is cool. I think it's terrifying, and I think it's really sad. But I thought it was really cool. The way that she wrote it was really, really nice. Yeah.
I like, in this story particularly, and even in Beauty and the Beast in general, how the storyline...
So I can actually see your face. There you are.
I like talking from the sideline. I like how in this storyline, it shows not only like the development of the characters throughout the story, but it shows the aftermath of even when things happen, and things happen to us, and we go through trials, and we go through curses in this book, that they come out of it stronger, and they come out of it as a better person or as a better character because of what they've gone through. So, like, Beast does, like, a full 180, which is, or the, you know, before he was the Beast, he does a full 180. And then I think even, like, Belle grows to realize that, you know, there is more, but you can be happy where you are in any situation. So I think that's really cool that this story brings that, and I liked how the author kind of took her own unique spin on the story, but still had those values be a part of it. So.
Yep. Yeah, I loved the Beast's arc in here because, like I said, in this version, he does get cursed when he's 11, so he kind of comes to realize that he never knew any different, like, as to, you know, being a nice person. He was never taught to be kind to his servants, and he was never taught to be, like, truly a good ruler, because his parents died when he was so small that, like, he doesn't really know the difference. And so when Belle comes in, he's like, oh, I should be nice to people? That's a foreign concept to me.
Yeah, I like these too, Patty, so we can chit-chat.
Yes, the vines keeping them all in. That was so scary to me, though. I was like, I don't like that. If I was stuck, I wouldn't want to be stuck in the castle. Like, I might choose to stay in the castle, but I wouldn't want to be stuck and not be able to get out.
It's different to have a rule, and then also to be, you know, what is it called? Enforced by a plant.
And
by magical plants.
By the curse. That was scary. I think it was cool, but it was terrifying. Especially when Beast went back in. That was the scariest part. I liked that change too, though. If you haven't read that far, Beast goes out with Belle into the world at one point as the Beast, and so he's like out there with her to go and find her father and stuff. And I loved the scene. He goes into the tavern and is like, I need your help to go rescue Belle. And everyone's like,
what is that?
Excuse me? Why is it talking? But I loved that part. I thought it was hilarious, but also I just love the Beast. I love him so much. He's my fave. He's my sweet boy.
Yeah, Chip and Mrs. Potts.
Yes, Chip and Mrs. Potts. They were awesome in here too, which can lead me into my next trivia question. So, what is, via this book, what is Mrs. Potts' first name?
Ooh.
This is the first time I think I've ever seen someone give Mrs. Potts a first name.
I also like the guts of this author, because I think she made a lot of choices. She put a lot of things into the book that not a lot of retellings do.
Yes.
Like, she put quotes from the movie. She gave characters names that they didn't have before.
Which I think was really cool, because this is published by Disney. Like, this is put out by Disney. And I thought it was nice that they kind of gave her that liberty to try to take some of this stuff on, because a lot of, like, the Disney books that we've read or I've read before don't really give names. Like, when we were doing Fairest of All, we talked about how she's just referred to as the Queen. Like, the author didn't give her a name. But this one, the Beast doesn't have a name, but Mrs. Potts does have a first name. So does anyone remember what that would be? Oh no, Nicole's frozen. Hi, Sewell. I don't actually know who Christina Henry is, but I can tell you this book was really good.
Abby really likes this author just from reading this book.
Just from reading this one book, I really liked this book, and I'm definitely going to pick up more by this author. It was a darker, more intense retelling of Beauty and the Beast that I've read before, but I really liked it. Nicole is frozen. Come back to us. Do you have a guess, Hope? What would you name Mrs. Potts if you didn't know what her first name was? What name would you give her? Ponder. What would you guys give her if you were gonna give her a first name? And then I'll tell you what the books with the authors.
Something like Beatrice or Penelope. I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be something like
Suzette. That would be
like
interesting.
classic and pretty.
Yeah. Like matron.
Yay, she's back!
Oh, hooray.
We thawed her frozen screen.
Something beginning with P. Roberta. Her name is Beatrice! Good guess.
Guys, I was guessing! I didn't... That's awesome! Wow, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I literally pulled that name out of the air. So,
she was like, Beatrice.
I'm so proud of myself. Wow.
Yeah. Mrs. Beatrice.
Is that why your
Potts.
eyes got huge? She's like, I know you didn't read that.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, give me some applause emojis. Okay, sorry.
So we got Mrs. Beatrice Potts, and then Chip's name is actually Charles, and his nickname is Chip. I don't know if that nickname came up after his cup was chipped, or if that was just like a cute little nickname for their child. I don't really know, but...
Ooh, Patty said Roberta. That'd be
Yeah.
pretty.
You read my
Something
mind.
beginning with P.
We
I
didn't
did.
even
We do that a lot.
we didn't even sync up today.
No, we actually do that a lot unintentionally.
Read each other's minds, yes.
Yeah.
We just know the way the other one thinks, and so we just...
Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Patty.
Yeah. Beatrice, I think, is a fitting name for Mrs. Potts. I would call
I
her
agree.
Beatrice. Yeah. Okay.
Beatrice Potts. It's cute.
Speaking of Mrs. Potts, the castle staff, as always, fantastic in this. I love the castle staff from Beauty and the Beast, like Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, the chef. Everybody was totally in character, and it was great. So I have a question. I know we discussed this back when we talked about Lost in a Book, which we did in April? May? I don't remember, when we did back in the springtime. But who's your favorite member of the castle staff at Beast's Castle? Who was like your fave? Mine's Mrs. Potts, but I don't know. Who yours are? Tell me about it. Who's your favorite, Hope?
I would say Miss Potts. I like that she's like the mama of all of them.
She is. And she's Angela Lansbury, so like...
I know. And Angela Lansbury's awesome, so...
Yeah. Oh, also, I loved in this... There's a scene that takes place, like, in the middle of the night when Belle was, like, awoken from a nightmare and she's all freaked out. And Mrs. Potts has a kettle cozy on. And Belle's like, she's got like one would wear a house coat. She's got a tea cozy. And it's like her pajamas. I think it's so cute. I loved just like the little things about life in the palace. I think were just really, really great in here. And that's always kind of how I judged, particularly a retelling of the movie. I'm always like, how are the scenes in like the actual castle? How are they portrayed? And is it like good and wholesome? And if it is, then I love it. And it was all good and wholesome.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Look,
Shout out.
Wearing your ears.
I'm wearing your ears, and I love them, and they're beautiful.
Melissa, you missed me reading Abby's mind. Everyone,
She
tell
did.
her I did. I really did.
She did. Yes, Mrs.
Mrs.
Potts is so sweet and caring, even though she is stern with everyone.
That's another thing
She's
I
got
love about her
everyone
is she
handled.
keeps everyone in line.
Yep.
Like she in a kind way. She's kind but firm.
Yes. Yeah, she's hiding in the side.
Thanks,
She's
love
not
you
really
too.
hiding, but she's over there. That airplane is really loud. All right, well, Chip and Mrs. Potts are your favorites. Oh yes, the Footstool. Footstool wasn't in here, and that made me so sad. I love Footstool. He's so cute. I just love Disney dogs, and he's one of my faves. You know, and even though he's not like a dog until the end, like he's the dog.
Do you think there's a reason that she didn't put the footstool in, or just
No, I think it just wasn't.
It just got missed.
Didn't come up, conversation. Yes, I love the ears. I'm so happy with them, and I can't thank you enough for sending them to me because I love them. And I've wanted ears. Really well. They do. They go real nice. But I've wanted ears in this fabric for like ever.
See, there goes Melissa reading your mind.
Yep.
Your mind's very easy to read. I'm an open book. What can I say? Yes, they're gorgeous ears. Melissa makes amazing ears. You should all go and check out her ear shop because it's great. And yes. Nicole makes good ears too.
She does.
She's complimenting Melissa's ears.
Everybody makes good ears except us. We're just not crafty.
We're just here to wear the ears.
Yep.
Oh,
okay, maybe I think I've heard of that one before. I think I've heard of that book before. So, I will check that out. Thanks. Thanks, Patty. I love puns. Puns make me happy. What is her ear shop? It is, hold on, I'm gonna get it. Happily Ever After on Facebook. I think I got it right.
I was gonna whisper to you, but then you got it, so.
Ah!
What?
April!
Oh, that's so exciting! Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll have to chat. We'll have to chat about that.
Yes.
Afterwards. Oh my goodness, yay! How long are you going to be here?
That was, like, perfect comedic timing. Thanks, Patty.
Oh, it sounds like one Nicole might want to read. Yeah, maybe you could look into it and put it on the list.
13th to the 17th. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
We'll write it down. And we will clear our schedule.
Send that to me on Instagram, too, so I have it written down.
We'll be like, sorry, we can't do anything. We have to go meet Melissa. Meet up with Melissa. We've already met before, but... Yes, Happily Ever After.
Yeah!
I wanted you to come our way, too, Nicole.
You might just send Brad. Either way, we'd love all of you to come.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. We'll head over to Insta. Okay, so let's do another trivia question, shall we? So how many times in the story did the Enchantress visit the castle? So it's not just one, I can tell you that. The actual cursing event was not the first time she had been to the castle. Which honestly to me makes a lot more sense, because I always think like, that's very dramatic. That's a big response for the first time you've ever met this guy and be like, oh, you weren't nice to me, so like curse you and all of your people.
Yeah, it's like you don't normally give you like
Wait, let me just like, I can't do the backwards bow, but Enchantress now.
Wow, it's magic.
Technically it's 3. But you're close. Everybody was really close. They're right around there. Yeah.
You don't typically judge people, at least I hope you don't, judge people and curse them on your first meeting. Like, give them 30 seconds, and if they're not, if they don't meet up, then they'll turn you into a beast.
No. But she only, I don't remember, did she go back to break the curse, or did she just do it? She did, didn't she? It is 4. You're right, Nicole. I'm wrong. Good job. You guys pay more attention than I do to details. Yeah, they did go back, didn't they? Because Belle saw them all change over. Yeah,
so she must have gone back if she was.
It is 4, I think.
It happened.
Yeah, because it's 3 before Belle gets to the castle. Because she goes the one time when the king and queen are like, please save us from the plague, and then she goes the first time is when she's asking them, please stop abusing the magic people. And the second time is they're like, please stop the plague, and the third time is when she curses the prince.
Did you guys think about having other magic people than just the Enchantress? Like, was it weird to you? Did you like it that there were other people with magic? Or did you think that it should just be the Enchantress and they should just leave it alone? Wow! Look,
ingenuity.
Magic changing ears.
I figure since we're talking about her for a little bit, we'll put her on the front side. I loved the magic system. I thought it was really cool. The concept of, like, a world with magic is just really cool to me. And I loved that Monsieur, I guess it's Levi? I don't actually know. It's like a French version of Levi. It's spelled like Levi. but it's French, so I don't actually know how to pronounce it, but the bookseller is, like, part of it. And I thought that was so cool, because I love that character. I've always loved that character. That scene is one of my favorites.
Can we have that library, please, with the sliding ladder?
Oh,
I've always wanted one of those.
All of the library scenes made me so happy, because they're all so cute. And I liked in here how it's, because, like, in the first movie, you know, Beast can't really read, or he can, but it's really a struggle for him, and she kind of showed that in here, where he's still helping Belle, but, like, he gets frustrated after a while because he's not super quick at reading. But I love him. Ugh. Yes, and he was her godfather. I thought that was so sweet, and, like, it made sense, you know, why he's kind of...
Why she goes there every...
Yeah, why he loves her more than...
any other customers.
Just a regular person. Yes, I want to just live in the Beast's library, honestly. I don't even need the rest of the castle. Although I would take it. I love the castle staff. I would live in the castle. But the library is worth... Is the library worth all the abuse that Belle goes through? I feel like yes. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really. Yeah.
I feel like the library is the one part of the castle that doesn't really need a redo.
Right.
I mean, maybe the kitchen. The kitchen's fine.
Yeah.
But everything else is just like... I mean, I guess once the curse lifts, it goes back to its pretty self. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it could use an update.
It could use a little bit of flip. A little house flip.
Renovation.
Little renovation. But don't touch the library. That's all we ask. Yeah. What else I was gonna say? Oh, the wardrobe was hilarious in here, I think. And I love that it, like, there's a scene where she, like, opens it, and then it has all of the dresses, and it, like, lists the dresses that are in there, and they're, like, all, there's, like, the giant golden ball gown, and the red with the fur, and, like, I'm like, oh, I know what those are! Like, I know those dresses. Even though I couldn't stop picturing Belle's, like, normal clothes as, like, her normal clothes from the new movie, just because I feel like they're more, like... tangible to me.
Yeah, because they made them real.
I don't know. Anyway.
The
kitchen. Yeah, so just the library and the kitchen. We can
obviously
scrap the rest of it.
Yeah, those two need to be there.
Yes. Yeah, so I loved she's not named in here. She's just called, but, like, Madame de Garderobe, or, like, whatever you want to call her, from
the wardrobe.
The wardrobe. Mrs. Wardrobe. The second magic wardrobe that I love. We'll do another trivia question. You want to do another trivia question? Let's do that. Okay, this one has to do with one of my favorite things about this book. What is Monsieur d'Arc's first name? Why are you hiding, Hope?
Because we've been struggling lately to figure out how to get this live screen to have both of us, and you guys can't see it, but this area is very small that we have with the background. So in order to get somebody's face full in the frame, I just figured I would pop in when I have something important to say, and then I would just talk from over here.
She's not hiding.
I'm not hiding.
She's just giving me the frame.
I just like having full heads in the frame, so...
Yeah. Anyway. So, does anyone know Monsieur d'Arc's, first name? No worries about interrupting trivia time. Trivia time is...
Why are you interrupting trivia time, Melissa? Just kidding.
Aw, thanks, Nicole.
Aw, thank you, Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm here, don't worry, I'm here.
She's better at carrying conversation than I am.
I'm here with you.
Remember who you are. Wrong with me, but that's not the point.
Yes, you were just filling space, Melissa. You were just filling the airtime until somebody knows the answer.
It's kind of a big reveal, and I called it. I told Hope. I don't know. It's like towards the end of the book when they realize who he is, and they're like, snap! And I actually was telling Hope, I was like, I think this is what's happening, and I think I'm right, and then I was right, and I was like,
yeah, she literally
vindication!
Was like, I was right! It was a big moment.
I loved it. I loved that twist. That he's very important to the story. Because I've always been weird, like, freaked out, but, like, by him, just because he's so creepy, you know? Monsieur Dark's like if you don't know Beauty and the Beast, he's like the owner of the asylum that takes Maurice away, and he really
doesn't have a part in the movie aside from the fact that he takes the money. Yeah, and then, is taking him to the asylum. They don't really give him a character, really, other than the fact that he's creepy.
But here they gave him, like, a real arc.
Oh!
No, I'm just kidding. They did give him a real arc in this book, and I really appreciated it. Yeah, dark is what they realized. They're like, oh, snap, his name means dark. And they were like, oh, man, he's really scary. His first name is Frederick. And Frederick is a friend of Maurice's at the beginning of the book.
Whoa!
What? I was like, whoa, and just like mind blown, because I've never seen anyone give him a purpose in the story before, and like have him be there for a reason, and I thought that was so cool.
And I really feel like those dots have always been there, like since the movie,
right? And
it just took this book to connect
to go like
connect the dots, and I love when dots connect. It's great.
It's the most satisfying thing. Especially when you think you know where the dots are going, and then they... A twisted friend who hurt people and twisted himself in painful ways. It's true. He did, and that asylum is scary.
I kind of have nightmares about that
But one of the things I really enjoyed about it, I thought was really funny, because LeFou is like, my Aunt Mildred was just a little odd. She's not crazy. There's the whole thing about LeFou so upset because Dark is like a not nice man. He's like, but my Aunt Mildred, or whatever her name was, Fran or something. I don't even remember, but I thought it was funny.
Creepy.
Yes, very creepy. And I loved the way the author wrote that part too. The horse barn and the importance of Mrs. Pot. I know. That part I did not like. This was so good because it took this story that I know so well and it added twists that I did not see coming.
That's the best kind of book.
Oh, I loved it. It was so creepy and scary and terrible, but like the way it was done was so good that I loved it, if that makes sense.
Wait, Nicole, so did you read it twice and listen to it in a month? Or had you read it before and then you were reading it?
No, she read it physically once and then audioed it once.
Oh, okay.
Oh
no. It's true, you can't leave.
The only one I called was the Monsieur d'Arc reveal, and that was only like right before it was actually revealed that I figured that out. I wasn't very on top of it in this one. I was like just along for the ride. I was like, I don't even know what's happening, but I don't care. I like it. But yeah, it was very much not what I was expecting. Like I thought it would be intimidating and like intense because one, it's this thick.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know this isn't just the movie because there's gotta be like way more. I read it one time, then listened while I painted halos. So I was like,
cool.
What just happened? Yeah, you had.
I have seen your hay bales. They are amazing. Okay, how long does it take you to do one? I'm just curious. I've never painted hay before, but
yeah, I've never painted
those
hay
look
either.
So cool. Sorry, carry on. Distraction.
This is just hope from the sidelines. Like, hey, I know things.
I've been seeing the pictures and they look so cool.
Chapter 32 and on. Yeah, I know. Like about halfway, I was.
Yeah, that's when she started going crazy.
And I was like carrying it with me, like anywhere we were going. I was like, I cannot leave it at home because I will be so frustrated.
So basically, after chapter 32, I didn't get to speak with her until she was finished with the book.
Except for the part where I was like, I think I know what's happening, and I'm excited.
An hour? That's it?
Wow.
Wow. Nice. I'm so impressed, Nicole.
You guys are going to see, we have
me.
a vlog coming up pretty soon. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but we show off our great art skills. And it just goes to show how talented you all are and how we're not.
Yeah. It's it's something. You'll have to wait till that vlog comes up, but
it'll be up. It's probably later next week.
Honestly, I think we could have done better if we weren't just hysterically laughing at ourselves.
We were literally
could not
crying.
Stop
we were laughing so
because we were cracking each other up with our
it was
fantastic art skills.
Yep. I'll give you a tiny hint. We were drawing Simba. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay. 32 hay bales.
What?
Nice.
So, do you do them, like, where do they go? Or do you paint them in the place where they stay? Or do they get moved? Because I've heard that those are really hard to move. Because our grandma had a farm many years ago, and we learned about the hay, but how does that work? Do they just stay where they are? Or... Now this is turning into a hate chat, but these are the questions that the people want to know.
This is what we do at the Tales of This Time
I
Club. This is what we do. We discuss the book for about 20 minutes, and then we just talk about other things. And I love
Nicole
it.
Can't wait to see our art. If you can call it that.
Here's what I'll say. My picture just looks disappointed in me. That's what I said. And it's true. He's looking at me like, why did you do this to me? Anyway. So yeah, I loved the plot twist. This was definitely one I could not put down. For farms, orchards where they put them, but for a few local restaurants, buy them from the farms they moved.
Oh, so it's
awesome.
Both. That's
cool.
Really cool.
Oh, I love fall.
Yeah,
I just love
even though it doesn't really feel like it outside here in Florida, but
no. Although yesterday was actually kind of
out,
nice.
so that's very exciting.
Yeah. We're in the 80s instead of the 90s, so we're like, fall! Yes! Woo! Yeah, this was also very much like a fall read to me. Like, it was very atmospheric and kind of magical and, like, had that kind of, like, tuck in and read it, cozied up. And it was also kind of spooky. So I was like, this is perfect. It was perfect for fall. I thought it was a great choice for September, and I'm so glad you guys chose it. It makes me so happy. Because this is one of my new faves.
Oh, wow. That seems really complicated.
Yeah.
They're moved by hand? They're loaded by hand. Wow. That sounds exhausting. That's amazing, though. Melissa. That's so funny. She's the one that paints hay bales! And lots of other cool things.
And makes amazing ears and is generally a wonderful human being. Sometimes they're loaded by tractors. I'm like, we're city girls here. I have no idea how any of that works. I'm like, when we go to grandma's, we see cotton, and that's about all I know.
Wow, very cool.
All right, so I think we're gonna start wrapping up. I think I've discussed everything the ending of this, though. I want to know what happens next, and I know that probably is never going to happen, because I think this is, like, these don't connect, like the series books don't, and I'm like, what? But I want to know what happens! So, that's all I have to say on the ending of that.
Melissa. Sorry, you guys are cracking
Hope's just
me up.
off the screen, laughing hysterically. That's... I know. I love the country.
We do go to the country when we can.
When we can, but, like, we live here, so...
Yeah, we don't really live near country, so we have to go to
Although it's kind of crazy. In some of South Florida, you get where it looks pretty much identical to Georgia. It's really weird.
Yeah, it comes suddenly.
Crazy, yeah.
It's my fault. Oh, yeah, the hay thing. I needed to know. You're welcome, everyone. Now you know.
Okay, so... I don't think I would like horseback riding. I'm not a huge fan of horses. I think they're fine, but, like...
I would do it.
We can do that at Saratoga Springs, though.
That's true. We could do that at Disney. Tying it all back to Disney.
So, we need to vote for next month, because
next
month's book...
Tie! Sorry, I totally ruined it. I blew it. It's a tie, guys. It's a tie.
It was a tie! And I was waiting all day today. I was like, somebody's gonna break it. I can tell someone's gonna break the tie, but nobody broke the tie.
So, we're doing it here, folks.
So, we're gonna vote here. So, the 8 people that are in this live chat, actually 7, because one of them's Hope. The 7 people that are in this chat right now, you guys are gonna pick our book for next month. So, the tie was between the second Kingdom Keepers book, Disney at Dawn, and Frozen Heart. Hope really wants
Nicole!
Frozen Heart. That's all I'm gonna say.
Change your vote. No, I'm just kidding.
But
I want Frozen Heart.
But as I've been telling her, that if it comes in second this month, it will still be in next month's vote as well.
That's true. And if you vote Kingdom Keepers, Nicole, it's okay. I forgive you.
Oh, Melissa will read Frozen Heart. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
So
now it's a tie too. Oh my goodness. Oh, the
suspense.
The stress. Ah!
Kingdom Keepers would be the second book in the series. Frozen Heart is based on Frozen and Hans and Anna, and that's basically all I know about it.
Whichever one we don't read this month will go into the book for next month.
Yeah, Nicole still wants Frozen for November.
Okay. Oh, that's fair.
Which we're very excited for Frozen 2. Very, very excited. Yes, I want you to start reading the books in the chats. I would love that.
You have a whole month, Melissa. It's a whole month to be able to read.
I mean, you're always welcome.
Busy. I know you're all busy,
Yeah.
which we are too. But that way you can pace yourself and you can eventually get through it.
And actually, today we had a bit of a struggle because we couldn't find the phone grip for the tripod.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we were like, "Where is the grip?" And it's like 10 minutes till we're supposed to start. And we're like, we can't find the grip, but we found it. So it's all good. It's all good. Clearly, because we're here. Haha.
Okay, wait. So it's still a tie. So we need somebody else to vote.
The thing is, I genuinely don't care. So, Frozen.
Counting to Maleficent too.
Yeah, I'm tentative. I'm skeptical about Frozen 2. So, or not Frozen 2, Maleficent 2. I'm excited for Frozen 2. I'm skeptical about Maleficent 2 because I don't really know where they're gonna take the story. That's what I can't figure out. We've got 2 for Frozen Heart.
Well,
3 if you're counting.
Oh! Wait, does that mean it won?
I don't know. Let's keep waiting and see who else votes. I think Frozen Heart is going to be fairly easy, and I know Kingdom Keepers. It's a fairly easy to get through. This one was more difficult. I think this was probably like one of the harder ones we've read because it's just big, and oh no, we've got 2 for Kingdom Keepers.
Well,
are we counting your vote?
I don't know. Are we counting our vote? Do I count?
I'll count your vote. We'll give one more to Frozen. So we got 2 for Kingdom Keepers,
okay.
3 for Frozen. Dun, 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 dun. This is like stressful.
I know, right?
I'm up for reading either. I don't mind either way. I am an impartial party here. I do not care. Kingdom Keepers. We got 3 for Kingdom Keepers.
Oh. Guys,
you have to show your disappointed face.
This is so intense.
That was amazing. Your disappointed face. We got 4 for Kingdom Keepers.
Okay.
All right.
So it's Kingdom Keepers.
Kingdom Keepers it is. So Kingdom Keepers Disney at Dawn by Ridley Pearson, which is over there. You want to hand it to me? It's actually under that thing. Yeah. Kingdom Keepers Disney at Dawn is our book for October. Ta-da!
Okay, but everybody who voted for Kingdom Keepers, you have to promise me that you're going to vote for Frozen Heart for November, okay? Okay.
I think it would be nice, though, to read Frozen Heart in November.
And I like Belle's idea about reading it when Frozen 2 comes out. That's a good idea.
Yeah. That's okay, Patty. Honestly, I feel like... Well, if you wanted to go back and watch the live that we did for Kingdom Keepers, you can
catch you up.
And kind of catch up, because I think we talked a lot about what happens, but...
Okay, Nicole, I have your word.
Are you going to read Frozen?
I would.
Yeah. She's been talking about she wants to read it, so...
I would.
I'm going to have to go out and get a physical copy. Frozen Heart is on Amazon Prime, but we're going to get a
Melissa's thoroughly disappointed. Me too, Melissa, but it's okay.
Genuinely, I think it's going to be nice to read a Frozen Heart in November. You know, why do I even need to put a vote up? We'll just read it. Just not even worry about the 3. But, no, I actually do, because I need one for December. Although December, I'm planning some, Christmassy books.
Ooh.
So, it's going to be fun. Oh, thanks! It is my birthday tomorrow. Oh, Hope got me cupcakes today. She went to Sprinkles, and she got me some cupcakes, because Sprinkles pumpkin cupcakes are my favorite cupcakes ever.
It's true.
And they're
so good.
Last year, they were only available for 2 weeks. And I was like, excuse me?
They did make them longer this year, though.
Yeah, they did.
But
I'm happy about it.
Yeah, I drove to Disney Springs
just to get
got
me
her cupcakes.
Because she loves me.
I do.
Yeah, Frozen in November. Okay, deal. Because Frozen in November, then Frozen 2 comes out, and so we can all, like, read the book, and then watch the movie, and then we can discuss both in the live show. How about that?
That's super
So we'll discuss the book and Frozen 2 and all of our thoughts and feelings. I'm so excited!
Your birthday's in October, Melissa. That's fun.
So
Mine
nice.
is too! Birthday buddies!
Yeah, it is a sisterly love, and I appreciate it very much. Yes, I'm so excited for Frozen 2. I know we're supposed to be talking about Beauty and the Beast, but I'm going to talk about Frozen instead. Because we saw Frozen in the theater back in 2014. We saw it in, like, January after it came out. And since have been thoroughly obsessed with it. So... Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the movie. I think it's going to be really awesome.
And I can't wait for the music.
I think they're going to develop the characters more, and I cannot wait to see... It looks like they're going to be pretty kick butt, so I'm excited about that.
Yes, I did see the new trailer, Tiffany, and I am obsessed with it already.
Is your mom's birthday day before yours? Yes, it is
actually. Yeah.
So, yeah, I was this close to being born on my mom's birthday, on our mom's birthday.
Yep.
But not quite, so now we're 1-2 in the birthday
We were out to
realm.
her birthday dinner when her water broke, so.
Yep.
I can't say I remember it. I was 2. I don't know, but...
Oh, your birthday's in May. That's fun.
That's awesome.
Did we see the new trailer? Yes. It looks so good. Oh, that's nice of you, Melissa.
Wait, what happened?
She has to go feed her neighbor's cat. I think we're just about done.
So,
but we do want to do some more of these lives. We want to try to do some more lives.
you gotta come further in. There you are.
We want to try to do some more lives coming up in October because we're going to have a lot of festive park content this month. Oh, also, I guess we can go ahead and announce it now because why not? For all of you who have joined us here.
10 of you who have joined us.
We are going to be doing something really cool for the vlogs in October.
Yes.
So I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but we are going to be doing something really cool, and we've been planning it for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're doing something special in each vlog. So you'll have to see as those come up what it is. But yeah. Be on the lookout for those because we're really, really excited about them. So.
December and April. Oh, really? You're both on the 19th. That's cool. Yes, I am older. I am. I'll show you. Hang on. Let me grab this thing that's over here because I'm going to show it. We showed this in the video. Like, not that long ago.
A while ago.
This picture.
It's fitting for the time of
that
year,
one's
too.
Me. That one's Hope. So you know. So. Yeah.
When we were both Snow White for the same.
We were both
Halloween.
Snow White for the same.
And
Halloween.
we noticed in that video when we were discussing things, we're like, we dressed as the same character a lot, a lot of years. Oh, love you too, Melissa.
Birthday in May. That's nice. We have a lot of friends whose birthdays are in May. I don't know why May is like the birthday month, but it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, May. We have a ton of friends whose birthdays are in May.
We do.
Which is kind of cool.
And our family goes, I'm in September, Hope and Mom are in October, and then our brother's in November. So we're all like,
yep.
And then
Dad's in
June.
spring.
Dad's in June. It's fine. But yeah.
All right. So we've been on for pretty much an hour.
Yep.
So I think we'll go ahead and sign off. I'll get my face in the frame to sign off. So
next month we will be reading Kingdom Keepers Disney at Dawn.
Yay!
Hooray! And we're pretty excited about it. So I say we. Are you going to read it?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't read the first one.
I know.
So I
still do want to do a video where we do like a Kingdom Keepers Day. I think that would be fun. So let us know if you want to see that. If we want to vlog a Kingdom Keepers Day and do all the things they did in the first book.
Oh, that would be fun.
I mean, not the swimming in the river around Tom Sawyer Island. Let's not
get kicked out of the park and get our passes revoked.
We could ride the riverboat.
We need to not get kicked out
because
then all the content's gone for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So that is it for today. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everybody. And we'll see you in a special video coming tomorrow to the channel. Bye.
Bye.